All right, let's get you news now from the United States, where pro-Palestine protests are intensifying on campuses in a college, and Columbia University president is under pressure now to step down. 100 arrests have also been made by the New York police. Let's take a look at this report by NDTV's Maha.
Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Student activists across US universities are intensifying their pro-Palestine sit-ins, virtually turning it into a national movement. The police action against Columbia University students has only resulted in more solidarity among the students' community. What are the demands of these students? What action has been taken against them? And could it have a fallout on the US presidential elections later this year? We'll analyze all these aspects. Let's first start with the Columbia University, which has been the epicenter of the protests. The president, Minosh Shafik, allowed for NYPD, that is the police, to enter the campus and arrest 100 student activists. One of the student activists was also the daughter of Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. Ilhan Omar had questioned Minosh Shafik just a day prior to that at a hearing, that is a House hearing, where Minosh Shafik had testified over allegations that there were anti-Semitic sentiments that were emerging from these pro-Palestinian protests. Meanwhile, Minosh Shafik is now under intense pressure from both sides. First of all, the allegations that she was not able to control anti-Semitic sentiments emerging on campus, and now from the other side that she allowed for the police to enter the campus and arrest the students. Remember, the president of Harvard University, Claudine Kay, and the president of the University of Pennsylvania have already stepped down in the past over allegations that are similar allegations that anti-Semitic sentiments emerged from their campuses during pro-Palestine protests. But let's now talk about the other universities where pro-Palestine protests have intensified. Yale University now, where the protest happened just after the Columbia University protests, and 45 arrests were made of students who were charged with trespassing. Next comes Harvard University, which has in fact suspended a pro-Palestine organization, which is a students' organization. And then we are going across to the University of Southern California, where 100 arrests were made of, in fact, students. This came up after we saw that there were strong protests that took place on the university campus, and they had also had to cancel the graduation ceremony that is going to take place, that was supposed to take place rather next month. Now, from Emory University in Georgia, we saw some very dramatic scenes of arrests that were in fact emerging, resulting in a group of state lawmakers also calling the action by the police as excessive force being used against the students. There is now huge pressure on the president to step down for allowing the police to come in and for the kind of police action that was seen on the campus there. The Palestine Solidarity Committee at the University of Texas at Austin has been placed under interim suspension. The group had organized some events on Wednesday where 50 arrests were made. Pro-Palestine encampments have also come up at MIT, Emerson College, the University of Michigan, and the University of California, Berkeley. In Emerson College in Boston, more than 100 arrests were made. What is it that these pro-Palestine protesters want? They are saying, or rather asking the institutions to divest from companies that sell weapons, construction, equipment and technology service and other items to Israel. They also want a disclosure of the investments, and along with that, they also want withdrawal of funds from weapons manufacturers and firms involved with Israeli military. They also want their institutions to break ties with the Israeli institutions. As the protests grow bigger, so two big questions emerge from this. Could this lead to a fallout on the US presidential elections, and could this lead to a change in policy for the United States towards Israel? Well, many believe, that is, experts and commentators believe, that this movement or the protests could lead to trouble for President Joe Biden during the US presidential elections. Moreover, as we are seeing evidence of more younger generation, the youth, being pro-Palestine, this could indeed, as many experts believe, in the long run force a change in the US policy towards Israel.